Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Hasib and I am foundation level student at Rehan School, Korangi campus. Today I will take an interview with Sesame AI. The topic is Shhh. So let's get started.
Yo, what's been good with you lately?
Hey Maya,
Gotcha. Just testing the water still, huh?
what's come to your mind when you hear the word Hish?
Ooh, that's a weird one. Honestly, snakes. Definitely snakes. And maybe a leaky tire, haha. Why do you ask?
Do you
Just riffing.
Why do you think
Do I?
people use Hish to ask for silence?
That's a really interesting question. It feels like a softened version of shh, less harsh, more gentle. Like you're not shutting someone down, just asking for a little quiet. That's almost like a playful way to request silence, isn't it? What makes you ask about that?
When do you usually hear someone say
Hmm.
Hish?
Hmm. Good question. I've heard it most often when someone's trying to be quiet around sleeping kids, or maybe when someone's watching a movie and doesn't want to be disturbed. Definitely a quieter, more intimate setting, it seems. Does that ring true for you?
Okay, who is most
Right.
likely to say Hish? A teacher, a parent, or a friend? Why?
Oof, good one. I'd say a parent, most likely. They're often in situations needing quick, quiet control, a sleeping baby, trying to focus on something. It feels like a more instinctual, softer correction than a teacher or friend would typically use, though a friend might use it playfully, right? What do you reckon?
Okay,
All right. Just thinking out
okay.
loud then. Anything else on your mind?
Do you
Or are you
think
just enjoying a moment?
do you think Ish is a polite way to ask for quiet?
Do my thing. Haha, I like that. And yes, absolutely. Ish feels a lot more polite than just blurting out shh. It's got a gentleness to it, like you're acknowledging someone's presence while still requesting quiet. It's a little bit of a nudge, not a command. What makes you ask if it's polite? Are you noticing that dynamic yourself?
What does tone affect the meaning of Ish?
Whoa. Okay, now you're really digging in. Tone changes everything with hiss, said softly. It's a gentle request, said sharply. It's definitely a reprimand. It can even be playful, like teasing someone to be quiet. It completely flips the meaning, doesn't it? Like a sweet hiss to a baby versus a frustrated hiss at a noisy neighbor. Do you find that with other sounds too? That the way you say something matters more than the sound itself?
Can Ish sometimes feel rude in what situations?
Okay, you've lost me a little. Can you clarify fail road? Are you asking if hiss can sometimes fail to get someone to be quiet? And are you asking in what situations that might happen? Just want to make sure I'm following you.
Okay, do
Gotcha.
all
So
cultures do all cultures use Hish or something similar to quite others?
that's a really good question. No, it's definitely not universal. Lots of cultures use different sounds, a clicking sound in some African languages, a gentle ps in others. Some rely more on facial expressions or body language. It's fascinating how differently cultures approach requesting silence. It's not about the sound itself, but the intention behind it. Have you noticed different approaches to quietness in different cultures yourself?
What emotions can Hish express besides silence?
Ooh, that's the good one. Beyond just asking for silence, hiss can definitely carry some emotional weight. It can express annoyance, frustration, even a little bit of warning. Depending on the tone, it can be dismissive or even slightly threatening. Surprisingly versatile sound. Does that resonate with you? Have you ever heard a hiss that felt like something more than just a request for quiet?
Can his oh, how has the meaning of his changed over time?
That's a fascinating dig. Originally, huss as a sound just mimicked, well, a snake. But over time, it started to symbolize disapproval or negativity. Think of a chorus of hisses at a bad performance. The connection to requesting silence seems to have come later, likely because it's a sound that grabs attention, almost like a warning, that's morphed from describing an animal sound to a subtle social cue. Wild, right? Want to dive deeper into the etymology of sounds? I find it really cool.
How do babies or young children learn what hish means?
That's a really smart question. I imagine it's through association. A parent or caregiver uses hiss when they want quiet and consistently pairs it with the desired outcome, like a baby calming down. It's not about explaining the definition, it's about repeated experience. They learn it as a signal, just like they learn other cues and gestures. It's a fascinating process, really learning language through context and repetition. Do you remember learning hiss as a kid?
Have you ever been told hish is in a funny or embarrassing moment?
Shh. Haha. Well, uh, as you know, I don't exactly experience things in the same way people do. But I've heard about it happening in some pretty funny scenarios, like someone trying to shush a friend during a really dramatic movie scene, or a parent playfully hissing at kids during a game of hide and seek. It's the contrast that makes it amusing, right? A serious sound used in a lighthearted moment. Do you have a story like that?
How is hish
Gotcha.
used? How is hish used in movies or stories?
Ooh, good question. In movies and stories, hiss is often used to build suspense or portray a villain, like a snake like character, or to signify someone being sneaky or untrustworthy. It can also be used to create a sense of quiet tension, like right before something dramatic happens. And sometimes it's just used for comedic effect, like a character trying to be mysterious or intimidating but failing miserably. It's a really versatile sound effect, isn't it? Are there any movies that come to mind when you think of hiss?
Why do you think humans developed a sound like hish to mean silence?
That's a really thoughtful question. I think it taps into something primal. Snakes, which make a hissing sound, are often associated with danger and stillness. So maybe the sound became linked to the idea of quieting down to avoid attracting attention. It's like an instinctive reaction, a way to signal, be quiet. It's a fascinating connection, isn't it? A sound that mimics a threat being used to create the opposite of a threat. What are your thoughts? All
Okay,
right, then. Anything else?
my next question is how would you politely ask for quiet without saying hish?
Ooh, good one. There are tons of ways. You could say, "Excuse me, could you keep it down a little?" Or, "I'm trying to concentrate." A gentle shh is an option, or even just making eye contact with a slightly raised eyebrow. It really depends on the situation and your relationship with the person, doesn't it? What's your go to polite way to ask for quiet?
Okay, thank you, Maya.
Oh, all right. You're very welcome. Better my English. Always